So speaking of normalizing, we haven't talked about Buttergate in a while, and I think the last time we talked. And by the way, I'm now in this household. We're like exclusively grass-fed or organic. I've jumped that curb a little bit. So thanks to Buttergate, I've achieved that. So I think there's been some data that has come out over the time since we last spoke about Buttergate. So any updates for us on the status and what's going on in Buttergate?
Well, I mean, we've presented our findings to the Dairy Farmers of Canada. We were glad to do that to help them out, and of course, they were very quiet about the data we have. But I think clearly they know they had a problem. But my guess is that they'll start making changes. They'll start implementing changes without any sort of official announcement. There's an easy, quick fix because you probably don't you probably wouldn't have noticed, most Canadians wouldn't have noticed, but they've actually increased P5 quotas, which means they actually are allowing farmers to produce more butter fat, putting less pressure on them to generate more butter fat so they can actually get more cows and everything else. So they're recalibrating their herd in order to produce more butter fat probably with less palmite and palm fat. So you can see that really the industry is acknowledging that there was a problem on the farm, and they're making adjustments as it is. I'm really happy that we now have an article, a report ready to be submitted to an academic journal. Hopefully within the next month or so, you will be accepted. We're also working on a second article with the University of Guelph with more data coming from the 51 samples we had. So this is going to be ongoing. We just want to build some science capacity for the future, because we just don't want this to happen again ever. It doesn't look good for our dairy sector, and we want to make sure that the dairy sector is well supported.
Yeah, getting right back to strong domestic supply and food security, right? It's a full circle. It's all interconnected.